Kia ora, Year 12. Here are the three questions on finding the equation of the median that we looked at in class. Thanks to Mr. Kane for the lovely PowerPoint, much nicer than my usual handwriting. I'm going to go through these three questions now. Have a go at them first before you watch how we do them. Okay, the first question, A, B and C. We're looking for the median through B, so make sure to draw a rough sketch. Here's X and Y. 1 and 3 is about here. That's A, B's out here, and C's down here. Right, so that's rough, but that should do. Okay, so label them A, B, and C. Now we're looking for the equation of the median through B, which is the point that joins the vertex with the midpoint of the opposite side. Right, so have a look at that little sheet that you stuck in your books today. So we're looking for the equation of that red line there. So 3 steps. Step 1 is we're going to find the midpoint, and we're going to call that point D. So D is equal to 1 plus 3 over 2, and 3 minus 1 divided by 2. Right, so notice I'm taking the A and the C coordinates. There's no B anywhere in there. Don't go putting down B by mistake. So 4 over 2 is 2, 2 over 2 is 1. Step 2 is to find the gradient of BD. So the gradient is rise over run, or change in y over change in x. So in this case I'm using these 2 points here. So D, 2, 1. And B, up here, 5, 4. So the change in y is 4 minus 1 divided by the change in x. 5 minus 2, which is 3 over 3, or just 1. So that's going to be nice and easy. Now, there are 2 ways to get the equation, and in class, to get you practicing, I've had you using this one. I'm going to do both methods now. I think most of you are going to find that you like y equals mx plus c best. Okay, so on the next slide I'll go through both of those. So we know our slope is 1, and we're going through points B and D. I will use point D here. Point B here. So we've got y minus 4 is equal to 1 times x minus 5. Y minus 4 equals x minus 5, y equals x. Right, I'm adding 4 to both sides, so it's x minus 1. Okay, so that's one way to go. The other way is to say y equals mx plus c, so y equals x plus c, and we know that b is on the line, so we substitute it in. We get 4 equals 5 plus c, c equals negative 1. So our equation will be y equals x minus 1. Okay, so feel free to use either of those methods. I'm going to go on to example number 2 now. If you haven't already tried it, have a go when it comes up. So here is the next question with a picture already drawn. D's 2, 7, E is 10, 4, and F is 4, 1. We're looking for the equation of the median through F. Now that's actually not right. So we're just going to take that off. Excuse me, there. Take that away and we'll start that little diagram again. So this should say E, right, so that it matches the question on the first slide. So D is 2, 7, E is 10, 4, B is 4, 1, F is 4, 1. So the triangle looks something like that. D, E, F. And we're looking for the median through E. So from here to the midpoint. Okay, that's very, very rough picture. So again, 3 steps. 1, we find the midpoint, and we're going to call it point G. So G is equal to 2 plus 4 over 2, Right, so I'm using D and F, so 7 plus 1 over 2. So the midpoint is 3, 4. Now remember in class, this is where I got you to stop and have a look. We've got G is 3, 4, and we're doing the line that joins up G and E. And if we stop and look, we'll see that they've got the same y coordinate. So what we're drawing here is a horizontal line. Now we can check that by saying m of EG is equal to 4 minus 4 over 10 minus 4, which is just 0. So we get the equation for a horizontal line, y is equal to 4. So that is the equation of the median going through E. Here comes the last question. Right, so G is negative 1, 9, H is 9, 7, so negative 1, 9 will pop on there, H is 9, 7, so that's about here, and I at 2, 1, so something like this. Right, so there's G, H, and I. We're looking for the median through I, so it's that line through there. Okay, 3 steps should be getting pretty easy by now. The midpoint, which I'll call J, so J is equal to negative 1 plus 9 over 2, and 9 plus 7 over 2 for the y values, right, so those two. So J is equal to 4 and 8. Now just let's take a look and see if that makes sense. Well, we know that that value there is 2. You know, that value is 9. So yep, 4 looks about right there. And 8 looks about right there because this value had a y coordinate of 9. So that all looks good. Next step, we want to find the slope. Okay, we're looking for the slope of Ji. So we'll just write that the other way around. Sorry, something going on with the stylus here. Sorry about the little break in recording. So Mij is going to be this slope here, right? And that's going to be quite a steep positive number. So Mij will equal 8 minus 1 divided by 4 minus 2, which is 7 over 2. Now that matches what we're seeing in the picture. So just notice here, the 8 is coming from here, and the 1 is coming from I up here. So the last step is to say, now I'm going to do this using y equals mx plus c. We're just going to solve for the constant. And I think I need a new slide. Right, so we want, before I switch slide and lose my working here, we want the line going through I and j with slope of 7 over 2. I'm going to use point I, 2, 1. So here comes the new slide. So we've got y is equal to 7 over 2x plus c, and the point is 2, 1. So 1 is equal to 7 over 2 times 2 plus c. So 1 equals 7 plus c. C equals negative 6. So my equation should be y is equal to 7 over 2 x minus 6. That's in gradient intercept form. If you'd like to do it in general form, which is the more elegant way that looks like this, the first thing I would do is to multiply all the terms through by 2, and we get 2y equals 7x minus 12. Then we'll have 0 equals 7x minus 2y minus 12. Okay, so hopefully now you're feeling confident about finding medians. I will do another video tomorrow on how to do the perpendicular bisectors, and that leaves us with altitudes. Thanks for watching.